Let's look at the last few laws here and see what happens. I love calling any of these power of products like this. I think that's really cool. I like to call them mailman laws because you're going to mailman this guy to this guy. Same goes with the quotient law. Look, upstairs, downstairs, mailman. Mail that power upstairs and downstairs. I think it is so cool. So watch this. This becomes x to the m. This becomes y to the m. Just distribute the m to each one of those. Oh, same goes with this one. Distribute the M upstairs, distribute the M downstairs. That's just way too easy to do. But how about this one down here? Well, this is the power of a product. I always say when you go across a bracket, you have to multiply. So this is x to the m times n, which I think is really, really cool. Okay, so let's look at a couple of examples here. Right there. Now, when you're given something this ugly, oh my goodness, I always like to do and follow the old rule of BEDMAS. If you follow BEDMAS and you actually do what's inside the bracket first, it makes life so much easier. Okay, so if you think about it, we got 0.6 to the 3, 0.6 to the negative 7. Okay, so this would be 0.6, remember your product law, 3 plus negative 7. Okay, so this would give you, if you think about it now, this would give you 0.6 to the power of negative 4. Now, that's done with this. This is done. Look what's left to the negative 5. Oh, okay. So what? There's the negative 5. Are you going across the bracket? You sure are. Negative 4 times negative 5? Uh-huh. That's going to be to the power of 20. Yep, that's how it works. Pretty simple, isn't it? So, how about this one then? Again, follow the rule of BEDMAS. Do what's inside the bracket first to see if it can be simplified. This one, yes, of course it can. Look, that's a quotient. Remember that line here means to subtract. X to the 6 minus 4, which is x to the 2. Now, that's all done with then. Yay! All to the power of negative 2. Okay, go across the bracket. Now, you can do a couple things here. You can flip it first and then go across the bracket, or just go across the bracket. Now, when it's this simple, I just say just go across the bracket. This is x to the 2 times negative 2, which is x to the negative 4. Remember, we don't like negatives. Flip it. 1 over x to the power of 4. Flip it, change the sign. There you go. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, this looks semi-scary. No, it's not. Deal with what's inside the brackets first. So look what's inside the bracket right there. You got y to the 2 times 0. You're going across. It's times. So in fact, this becomes y to the 0, doesn't it? Huh? Which becomes 1. So this guy is gone. That's 1 over y to the 3. Boy, did that ever make things nice and easy for us, hey? Now, don't forget this negative 3 that was out here too. Okay, so bada-boom, 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 there's negative 3. Okay, what do I do with this guy? First things first, you can distribute, or I like to take care of that negative. I like to flip it. Get that flip out of your hair right now. So flip it. This becomes y to the 3 over 1 to the power of 3, which you know and I know is just plain old y to the 3, right? There's the y to the 3. That's right here, okay, to the power of 3. Going across the bracket again, this becomes y to the power of 9. There you go, sports fans. That's how that's done. Now, all the podcasts from this point on, we're going to take all of these things and we're going to mash them together and look at some pretty easy ones. And then we're going to get a little bit more complicated. Stay tuned.